A big dub. Got me a big one in. Uh, Almost canceled the game, man. Just not feeling well. We gonna call this one the flu game. We showed up. Game definitely wasn't as close as the score looked. Um, I had a few mental lapses. He had two, I think two or three kickoff returns. Had a play at the end of half. I was supposed to be pulling my linebacker back, but was making some adjustments, and he beat me over the top with his running back for the last play of the half. And then I made a mistake and ran commit, and I was trying to reset my play, but he hiked it and got a wide open TD to to Andrews. I think he had two solid drives to where I was mistake free. He put up two solid 14 points, two solid touchdowns. Excuse me. But I didn't even play big. Defense did. I threw two INTs. He threw four touchdowns, one interception, and still lost. We held Swervo to nothing, basically, as we always do. But this right here was the game. He couldn't stop the run for nothing. Um, Put up 216, four touchdowns. Nothing to speak of right there. Defense, tackles for losses. We only got three of them. Dang, I'm sick as a dog. We got one sack. We could have had two or three, but he good for a couple extreme dropbacks. Bolden got our one INT. He had one forced fumble that was clutch. We didn't have a good game at all. Like looking at the paper, no, not a good game at all. Jump into some of these highlights. Beginning of the game right here. At this point, I was like, man, I know I'm about to lose. It's just ridiculous up the middle. I don't know why. And then I don't know how to make sure your special teams depth chart is set a certain way. I don't know how to do that. Yeah, this was the INT. He threw the INT early. He had watching number four. So the adjustment I made, I was supposed to follow number four. Watch number four. Ooh, had him wide open, naked. I'm glad he didn't throw that ball, boy. I would have been upset. See, that's what I was doing. I was having busted coverages like that. And then this one, uh, Delpit is supposed to drop back, but he just don't sprint. He kind of jog back, and then that happened. So yeah, he got a couple easy ones. That was on me though. It wasn't no busted coverage. That was just a bad adjustment. So that was on me. Man, I wish that would have been a better catch and run. My last INT I thought was gonna cost me, but we came up clutch and held them to a field goal. Yeah. See, when I see stuff like this, I gotta stop doing it. Look at all that middle of the field open. So when I come out and I start making adjustments because it's single high, they know I'm hot routing to streaks. So I need to come out in some posts and kind of get them to think that I'm hot routing the streets. Because look at the middle of that field. Middle of that field wide open. Oh, this was the one sack right here. I forgot about it. Safety. Look at Bobby Johnson, the trade from over in New England. Man, sit down. It should have been a fumble. And then this was just a pile of mess. I don't even know who popped it out. So that's Holland right there. Who come behind and pop it out? Is it Taylor? Yeah, look at Taylor. Taylor come in and pop that thing. Is it Taylor or Bolden? I gotta see who they gave that forced fumble to. Yeah, it looked like Taylor. And Bolden recovered. Clutch. He overshot it. It was wide open. Excuse me. That was perfect on his part. Ran a trap. He ran right through the gap where the guard was pulling. But we in there like booty hell, bro. This was this was the end of half play. So I got caught right here. I knew what was going on. You see, I just started pulling back too late. He got me over top. This was 4th and 1. Big play. Yeah. Is this the yeah, this the no, this not the Andrews. Andrews was just killing. Andrews was all he had. And this was a blind ass throw. Yeah, I mean, come on. Like, it's so much congestion. I don't even know how Andrews made it out of that. Look, he throwing the ball already. Look at that. You wouldn't throw into that. That was just ridiculous. He got lucky. Somebody should have picked that off. And then we got him for 15 yard loss. See, that's what I'm saying. The play is the ball is at the 2. His furthest drop back point is at the 22. This man dropped back 20 yards. But we'll take it. Held him to a field goal. No, that was 2-point conversion. I'm tripping. And then this INT right here, I thought cost me. It was a throw out of sack. I went to this play earlier. This was the one when I said I wish it would have had a better catch and run. And I tried to go to the side with Waddle. But man, my dudes just didn't block. So in the first half, I had deep pass, which they hold their blocks a little longer. And then I switched to outside run in the second half. And you could tell, because look at 76, just let them go. It was probably going to be a pick anyway. I ain't had nobody. Yeah, it was probably going to be a pick anyway. But in that, I held them to a field goal. Then I came out, got downfield, just ran the ball, because I knew he couldn't stop the run. And then it was like 30-something seconds left, or 20-something seconds left, whatever it was. I can't remember. I came out in field goal, and I thought he was going to call timeout to ice the kicker. But once it was like, 12 seconds, he ain't called timeout. I said, well, I'm just going to kick the field goal. Kick the field goal, left 9 minutes on the clock. 9 seconds on the clock. And, yeah, he had to score in 9 to dry the whole field in 9 seconds. And I wasn't about to let that happen. But yeah, it was a good game. I don't know why he didn't call timeout. Cause if he would have called timeout, I didn't have timeouts. I would have had to try to figure out something to get the clock stopped. But since he didn't call timeout, I said, let me kick this thing real quick. And it's gonna make me restart. And it's gonna. Oh no. Here we go. Oh, it is gonna make me restart. I hate when he do that. But big dub, game of the week, boy. And I made it a game of the week. Should have been a blowout. Should have been a blowout. Should have been a blowout. But anyway, it's got a game coming up that I really enjoy in the Bills. Love playing the Bills. Then we got the Patriots next. Let's see if we can finally beat these Bills, man, and keep this thing going. Bills has had my number since he joined. Um, just been killing me. So let's see what we could do up against these Bills. Come up with a little game plan. I got to come up with something different, but we'll make it work. Ain't got a choice but to make it work. All right. Till next week.